Peace, 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 peace. Peace to my gods and peace to my goddesses. It's another episode of the second chamber. I want to welcome y'all. And this is the part two of why the black man's manhood is attacked aggressively in this world. I have a lot of other video topics that I want to do, but I wanted to knock this part two out. I know I haven't dropped a video in about like 2 weeks, but it's been very hectic for me just on the job hunt. Hope I get some good news. I had a really good interview the other day, man. I'll say lately things have been getting a lot better for me. Just for everybody who loves me, who knows me, and know that I've been going through a hard time. But I'll say these past days, man, feel like they have been flying by. I know right now I'm outside, kind of chilling right now. I wanted to do it at do this video in a private, good location. I'll say last time I tried to make this video, some ignorant person that I know came and interrupted the video, and I had to start over and delete it. So we're gonna try to do this video. They say third time is a charm, but let's make the second go around good and great, so we don't have to do this again. But let's get into it, y'all, of why the black man's manhood is so attacked aggressively in this world. And in the last video, I was just getting on how that the reason why the black man's manhood is attacked so aggressively is because the enemy knows who he is, and our culture, our language, our God was taken from us, and it's a fear that we might turn around and do the same thing that the devil has done to us in the wilderness of North America. And then it's a fear of us uniting. It's a fear of us bringing back the rule and bringing back the rule of the black planet. It just feels like sometimes in this world, people that come together is under the demise of the black man. Even if you are in prison, which I heard, the black men make up the majority in prison, but the whites and Mexicans come together. Even though the Mexicans have more in common with the blacks. So, or some maybe Mexicans in prison, like I heard, like the Norteños sometimes side with the blacks. But that's not here or there. I already went into that in the first video of they're afraid of our unity because of what we could do to them as revenge, and then as well too just the fear of a black planet. When a planet was first started, and the majority of the history of this world, it was ruled by black people. But they take not the history out. The history is there, but they hide the history. They don't teach that in school. They just want to teach you that you're a slave. They don't want you to know yourself, and they want to exploit you, and it's the benefit of these devils. And I'm not just saying, hey, that these devils are white. They can be Middle Eastern. They can be black. They can be Indian. They can be Asian. So you know, you don't have to be white to be a white supremacist. You don't have to be white to be against a black man. Just like what Louis Farrakhan said, it's not the color that we're against, it's the mind of white supremacy. And that disease is in black people in all different colors in this world. And what we stand for in the 5% in the Nation of Islam, and as well Islam itself, is freedom, justice, equality, man. Freedom, justice, and equality. And you know, when it was a black planet, you know, that's what reigned. It was no oppressed people that are oppressed. It was no being in slavery because of your skin color. Slavery might have existed, but it was a righteous slavery. It wasn't by your skin color, or you could work. You can work your way out of your bondage, or you know, it wasn't like this divine evil slavery that happened in the Western Hemisphere over here, and a lot of white people I heard do sometimes point out how, you know, in all types of society it was always slavery, but this kind of slavery that was practiced here in the wilderness of North America, mainly in the United States of America, it was a divine evil. It was a Holocaust. So, but my main point really that I wanted to get in this video, with everything that I said about how these devils want to keep us down, take the knowledge of self from us, put us against each other, divide and conquer. I'll say once you get that knowledge yourself, it's time to do your duty. Once you get your knowledge yourself, and just you don't really have to necessarily join an organization like the Nation of Islam or the NGE. It's just you could still be a 5%er. It's just you being a righteous person, a poor righteous teacher, and you're freeing and teaching to the masses to get them from stop being dumb, deaf, and blind, which the Quran states as well too. And it's your duty to free and unify, you know, and spread freedom, justice, and equality where you are, and it's time to be a warrior for your God. It's a time to be a warrior, a soldier for your woman. No nation respects you if you don't protect and respect your woman, which I'm quoting Elijah Muhammad right now. So it's time, once you get that knowledge yourself, it's time to do your duty, be a soldier, and stand up for what's right, and that's what I pray every night. You know, pray to my Lord God to, you know, make me a soldier for you, be a vessel. I know I'm flawed. I'm the black sheep. I'm the outcast. I'm the man that's hated and, you know, and tolerated. But you know, I meet a lot of good people out here in this world too, man, that show me love. You know, that is nice to me. I have to look out for my enemies sometimes, but you know, that's why I'm out here, you know, in my peaceful spot. You know, you might maybe see me do videos here more, but mainly the main thing I wanted to really say in this video, once you do get that knowledge yourself, man, it's time to fulfill your duty, but as well, us black men and quarter and as well myself, man. We gotta be more competitive, man, in this world, man. Not to say it's not like a lot of black men that is taking care of business, but it is. But we're kind of more of us black people in the Western world. We're kind of living a very kind of individualistic culture, you know. So, but it's time to be competitive. It's not time to play around. It's not time to fall into lust and addiction and chase skirts and you know, and it's a time now not to be lazy. It's a time to be productive. It's a time to connect and be one with your Lord, your God, and cause I made a prediction, man. I made a prediction that about a year, let's just say about a year 2028 and beyond, it's not going to be a joke out here, and that's really like 2.5 years from now, and so in the next about 2.5, 3 years from now, it's not going to be a joke. You already seeing what they're doing to our communities and gentrifying it. Sometimes I feel like it's positive, sometimes I feel like it's not. You see what's going on. I'm like in this city, I'm seeing a lot of the Hispanic community, which the Hispanic community is consists of people from different countries. It's not just like everybody's Mexican, but they're buying up, building up the hood as well. You as well see rent is skyrocketing, and then as well you see that these jobs are not really matching the cost of living as well. So, and in the next 2 to 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years, you do not want to find yourself homeless. You don't want to find yourself, being average or just barely getting by. That's what I predict, and I'm talking to my black man. It's time to really take our planet back, man. It's time to protect our women, take our planet back. It's time for ownership, because I have been lately reading Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I'm getting a lot of new jewels from it, because the last time I read it was about 2 years ago as a baby, but now I'm more versed into the knowledge and getting a more understanding and wisdom from it. And we was born here as our grandfathers were slaves, and we were bred and made for our physical talents, but they really set us up here in America to be not a people that are producers, but are people that are consumers and employees. And we need, now I see a lot of entrepreneurship that goes on in the black community, but it's usually just more individualistic. But in the next 2.5 to 3 years, man, we really have to unite. We really need to really get on gear, be competitive. I see a lot of y'all brothers out here, man, like y'all be having, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, and I'm not trying to toot my nose and think like I'm better than anybody, but I see a lot of y'all brothers, man, y'all be at y'all jobs with do-rags on. Y'all letting y'all women come outside in pajamas and bonnets, sometimes having a ass hanging out. Like, I'm seeing brothers that got security jobs with long dreads and everything. And I'm just saying, man, there's nothing wrong with having hair as a man, but when you're on a come up and you live in this we will say in this Western world, you can't have an edge, and you can't be competitive if we're still um, you know wearing dreads. And like I'm even seeing now, like males, I'm seeing grown men wearing bonnets now, which looks like real homosexual to me. um you know I'm talking about myself too. It's time to pull the pants up. It's time to cut our hair. Now, hey, if you're a made man, you got a licensed trade, you're established in life. Hey, and that's what I don't have a problem with y'all brothers with the hair, but brothers like me that are looking for work that's entry level and trying to get our skills together. Like me, I'm trying to pick up a trade doing trucking as well in the future. Like, it's best we have to have an edge to ourselves and be competitive. Like, we are already as black men getting discriminated when it comes to the uh, to the job search, because you got to put that you're a male and you're black, of black African descent. I remember one time, me and my ex-girlfriend, applied for the same job, and I applied for this job 4 times back to back, and she applied to that job one time, and I know I have way more experience and way more qualified in her, and she got a call back. Like this Western, and I'm not trying to play the victim Olympics as what Anton Daniels say, but I see that in this country they really do. They hire a black woman before you, hire a homosexual before you, hire a white man. It's a study that a white felon has a 3% more chance of getting a job of a black man that's not a felon. But I know I'm talking in circles, but I would just say it's time to cramp down. And I'm speaking to myself too. It's time to take life serious. It's time to protect our women. It's time to take our planet back. It's we have to walk upright, walk with some people, walk like we are people that love and respect ourselves. Because I would say, like, this Charlie Kirk assassination has really sparked some fire on the gasoline, and a lot of prejudiced, racist white men now are being a lot more vocal, a lot more aggressive now. And I mean, that's another thing that I predict as well too in the next 2.5-3 years, that the race relations in this country, which is already kind of boiling and kindling up, is going to get out of control. So we just got to do for ourselves. Stop being content of being consumers and employees, and let's be owners and producers. If you do got to be an employee, like, let's try to give jobs to our own people, because in the future ain't nobody is really going to be trying to help and look out for the American so-called Negro out here, especially in the future when we get into the 2030s, man. I mean, that's my prediction. I'm gonna run this video back in the next 2 years and make another video and say, hey, I told y'all. But that's what needs to happen, y'all. I'm gonna end this video. I think I got my point across. I want to say peace to all my gods and goddesses and all righteous families of the earth. I want to shout out to the Muhammad Mosque 34. I've been spending a lot of time there. Shout out to student minister Ahmad Muhammad and all my brothers and sisters in there. I love y'all. In peace. I'm going to see y'all on another episode of the Second Chamber. Peace.